Greetings. I am John Kielec, and I am the admin of the DailyNetPay, where I trade Forex market and Bitcoin or cryptocurrency and share up to 150% return on your purchased $20 ETPACs or private trade share. Each $20 private trade share earns up to 5% or 0.5% daily, or basically each $20 private trade share ETPAC returns $30. Now, this is a very special update, and in this video update, I will discuss topics such as the latest about DailyNetPay and its private trade shares, the weekly DailyNetPay private trade shares earning payouts, return from bi-weekly due to our travels. They're going to be weekly payouts as they were in the past for those who do not compound their earnings and request withdraw each weekend. The withdrawals are automatic. The DNP PTS, private trade share pack number 2, and the $5,000 real cash account offer. Okay, this is many questions. Where do I get that $5,000? You actually don't get the $5,000. It comes with our pool team, and you will hear about that. The DNP CashFX pool team built shares, okay, which I'm going to explain that. And this is another what everybody's been waiting for, the SofTradeAI. Why I am not going to invest the $3,000 into the new offer. Also, DailyNetPay members asking to buy Bitcoin from me. I have very limited amount. The rest is stored in a secure ledger. Also, you're going to hear about this if you're a DailyNetPay member or you own DNP CashFX shares. You need to stay updated by visiting our DNP news. All right, so basically I'm going to show you because I'm a Forex market trader. But first, before we go, okay, we are back from our 11,000 kilometer, actually it was 10,800 kilometers, or almost 7,000 miles journey from Toronto, well, this is near my home, all the way to Miami, from Miami right across USA to Grand Canyon National Park, Los Angeles, then from there right across USA back home to Toronto. So we are back. This was the longest trip of our lifetime. We were traveling for about 47 days. We are back home. I'm well rested. It's good to be back home, and it's back to full-time business. Actually, I work part-time hours, but I earn excellent full-time income by trading the Forex market, doing the private trade shares, and, you know, I kind of stay away from network marketing, even though I do promote a little bit, but I'm semi-retired, and, you know, this is good enough for me what I do right now. Okay, so these are the markets that I trade. As you can see, these are the 8 markets I trade, and you know, that's all I live by. These are the markets that interest me the most. And you can see we have some trades going on right now, and it looks pretty good so far for this day. But this is basically I do very early in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. I do 2 to 3 hours, sometimes more, sometimes less. I set it, forget it, and I'm done. Then I check my trades later back in the day. I also check them on my cell phone if there's any stop losses or anything like that. It's fairly automated, but it does need my attention to be on the lookout at any time when there's a sizable profit or when the stop losses to be extended or made smaller. So that's what DailyNetPay is all about. Anybody wants to be part of it or you want to know more about DailyNetPay, all you need to do is punch in dailynetpay.com and you can learn all about I gotta tell you one thing, after 25 years of successful network marketing, millions of dollars was paid out to members, I can make this promise. If you cannot refuse what we have, and you got absolutely nothing to lose here, because you must earn here. If you don't earn here what we have, what we are associated with, I will pay you $500. All right, so that is my biggest guarantee that there is. And another thing I want to tell you is something that we have, that $5,000 bonus of real cash account to get you started earning daily. There is no BS here. Most of you know what BS stands for. I'm not going to say that nice word, bad word. But okay, there's no BS here. And I'm going to tell you another thing. You will not find such offer anywhere online. Only DailyNetPay offers that for those who join us and seriously would like to earn a real income. All right, so let's get back to our video update. The latest about private trade shares. Well, let's go to DailyNetPay. And if we're going to click how it works, this is how you find out what is offered. Basically, DailyNetPay offers two FPACs. They are private trade shares FPACs in the form of advertising to make it legal, because I'm not any kind of financial advisor or anything like that. So what you're going to hear in this update is strictly my opinions, my presentation, and what you do with that information is up to you. These are the suggestions, and always my words will say, invest only what you can afford to lose. But even with DailyNetPay, such a strong guarantee, you don't need a lot of money to make a lot of money. You can get started with a low limited amount, and I guarantee you will earn here, or I will pay you that $500. I'm not promising I'm going to make you $1 million a year, but I promise you will earn here. So basically, DailyNetPay, the package number one, $20 package, returns up to 150%, return earns up to 0.5% daily, or our weekly target is of 3.5%. And you earn up to 150%. That's when you're at $20, it becomes $30, and it matures at 150% return. So, you have that information. The second package is private trade share. This is where the bonus comes in. The $5,000 bonus of real cash account to get you started earning daily. No BS. All right? And this comes with pack number 2. Anyone who wants to get that $5,000 cash bonus will need to join DailyNetPay and purchase the DNP package number 2, which costs one-time cost of $89.50. And what you're going to get, you get 90 days of done-for-you marketing to get some paid members. We will work with any interested prospects to close the sales for you. You also get one $20 private trade shares, which returns 150%. And also you get $50 DNP cash full team build share. That allows you to start with $5,000. And of course, the DailyNetPay's got 2 levels of commissions, $10 and $5 level commissions. Now, let's talk about more about the DNP CashFX. What is this? And that's where the bonus is in here. It's the DailyNetPay CashFX shares, okay, the $50 shares for the CashFX group trading opportunity, where, CashFX pays up to 15% per week. It's been anywhere between 8 and 11%. Okay, some weeks are better, but they do show real trading, and these are the packages that you can start out. The reason I have designed and put together DNP CashFX shares, because CashFX, in order for you to start, any new member that joins would need $300 to start. Well, not everyone can afford $300 to start. So that's why we have the DNP cash account, they basically start out with $50 account and or $50 trade share, and you start earning with $5,000 instead of starting out with that $3,000. But this is in our pool team build. You know, because usually the new members who join the DNP and purchase that DNP pack number 2, like I said, they'll start with that $300. And this also applies to current DailyNetPay members who already have one or more DNP cash share. By purchasing the DNP pack number 2, will allow each DNP CashFX pool team build share to start earning with at least or with $5,000 real cash account instead of that $300. Now, the daily earnings are paid based on CashFX earnings that their team produces from their trading that generate on, you know, at the end of each week summarized. But you see the daily earnings if you're a member of CashFX in their members area. By DNP CashFX Edge shares, I summarize everything at the end of the week or each Friday and Saturday, and all members are updated. Those who have their own private account, you know that each Saturday is CashFX withdraw, so you must withdraw your earnings to buy more, and you can only, you know, upgrade to these packages which are shown. CashFX to me is probably the best trusted kind of like a high yield investment program, even though, you know, they show live trade, they're trading live, they have lots. It's, you know, it's best of the best that I have experienced in a long time. So, you know, this is something that you might consider of your own, but if you can afford it, well, this is when you buy that DNP pack number 2, and you know, you're going to start out with that $5,000 account of pool team build. Now, current members that have been with us for a while, they are earning with a lot higher packages. Like we're in between 20,000 pack. Actually, we're going to be upgrading to 20K and 30,000 soon. Our goal is to get at least 50,000. The major one is 100,000. That's you know, that's super packages, and we have members who are at 50K. I know some business associates, and which they are earning, you know, $1,000, $1,500 per day from here. So this is truly remarkable opportunity, passive opportunity. You don't have to sponsor or anything like that. So you have 2 choices. You know, join on your own, or you can join on your own. You come back here and earn with us and get that special account. And the best way to get in here, once again, through the DNP pack number 2. All right, so this is what DailyNetPay private trade shares, the pack number 2, and DNP Cash FX pool team build shares. Once again, I want to tell you that DailyNetPay private trade shares weekly earnings, I did it on bi-weekly basis payouts for those who do not compound their earnings, and so they get paid out. It's automatic payouts each weekend. Well, while we were traveling, I was doing bi-weekly, but since we are back home, they will remain or go back to the weekly payouts as of this coming weekend. All right. The next thing I want to share with you, the SofTradeAI, why I am not going to invest $3,000 into the new offer. All right, first of all, I'm going to share my account. In SDI, I can share my members area. And in CashFX, they're very, very strict. Actually, about 3 weeks ago or so, with the DNP CashFX Team Build pooled the Edge shares in there, or DNP Cash pulled Team Build shares, where I copy some of the profits, some of the earnings, and put it into email, and I email those members. Well, I got a warning because one of the members or somebody shared that information with somebody else, and that somebody else posted on Twitter. Well, guess what? I got a warning from CashFX not to do that, even though I did not do that. I just shared that. So all the DNP CashFX members got special letter from me, and they update how the presentation going to be done in the future, the weekly stats that I do. And also I forgot to mention about CashFX Edge shares through DNP. It's not me to say, well, okay, we're going to withdraw this or we're going to do this. Because this is a pooled team build, we hold special meetings once we get a $50,000 trading account and we earn $1,000 per day. We hold the meetings and we decide what we're going to do. Should we withdraw some money? Should we keep reinvesting? And based on members' decision, we take a vote. What should we do? Majority votes will win. Then we do that. So it's not me who decides. It's members who are in this DNP CashFX group. Okay, so I just want to make that cleared up. But anyways, in SofTradeAI, I can share, just as many do share in the Facebook and around the world with SofTradeAI. You can share their office, members back area. You can see, this is my real account, okay? And I have invested $1,000. Okay, I'm just going to take a sip of my tea, and I withdrew $1,827.86. Okay, so I made my money back. I almost doubled my investment. So, I'm not losing. I'm very happy with SofTradeAI, and it's good. It's excellent. But I do have concerns, and these concerns, that's why I told members I'm going to make them available. I'm going to make a video, and this is what I'm doing. Okay? So my reasons why I am not going to purchase that $3,000 offer. Many of you remember AGAM. Okay, I got introduced into AGAM in Europe by a business person who seemed very knowledgeable and very convincing about the offer, about AGAM company. I guess he was one of the major reps. We even had plans, me and him, to go to Japan and be in one of their meetings. And later, when I returned back to Canada from Europe, I introduced AGAM practically to North America. One of the members of DailyNetPay, okay, was going to put $500,000 into AGAM. But before he did this, he actually sat on a plane and flew to Japan and went to their office where it was listed on their site. Well, the world was shocked because he made a YouTube video. He went there, the AGAM office did not exist. And guess what happened after he posted that video online? About 3 weeks later, AGAM was gone. They ran away with our money, and that business person was a crook because the phone number I had and everything, it didn't exist later. So, not many DailyNetPay members have lost a lot of money, thousands of dollars I'm talking about, including me. And in this opportunity, I have actually learned quite a bit. Even when you come to face with such people, now you might trust them, put your faith into them, what they tell you, but there are crooks, okay? Now, and that's where I start off. Now about SDI. I told you, I'm not any kind of financial advisor. These are my opinions. This is my concerns, and I just shared with you. What you are going to do, it's entirely up to you. My only advice always is don't take your rent money, mortgage money, car payments, or anything like that. Whatever you do, even CashFX, they're all good. All these companies are good because as long as they're paying, they're good. But once they stop paying, they're gone. Well, guess what? It's too late. So I always say and recommend only invest what you can afford to lose, and whatever you invest, take your money out as soon as you can and expend from their profits. That is my best idea strategy, and I use that strategy since the A game because it cost me a lot of money, and I don't want this to repeat itself with STI. Some are saying Ryan is an actor. I kind of do not believe that, but I am concerned. Okay, next thing. I checked out the STI address in UK. It is a Sicilian restaurant, okay? Sicilian restaurant. Does Sicilian mean something to you? It's where the biggest crooks are, okay? Now, why Ryan is pushing that $3,000 package? He's pushing that, introducing you can be a millionaire in 13 months or so. And are they kind of, stocking the money? I don't know. But, I've never seen anybody push that kind of product so much as he does. Basically, you can purchase two times of $500 investments, which is $1,000, which I have done, and you can compound that for about 16 months, okay, and you will earn almost $300,000, which is not bad a return. To a lot of people, that's a lot of money, but you take the $3,000 or $5,000 package and what he's showing in that roadmap, and you're going to become a millionaire after a year. Well, there's a big question mark. The math does work. Does the company's going to work and produce what he is saying? That's a big question mark. But like I say, if I can take $1,000 and compound it for 16 months and have a return and take some money out at the same time and have a return of $300,000, many of you would be very happy, and so would I be. I'm happy already because I doubled my investment already. But that's peanuts. That's small money to me. All right? So I don't see a big deal about that offer. And he's trying to get as much funds as possible from those $3,000 to $5,000 packages. I got a big question mark about that. Now, Dubai meeting. He says March 15th. Nothing was totally set yet, but now it is March 20th. Okay, so where is the meeting? He's supposed to be saying, because I got a video from one of my DailyNetPay members, because I was traveling, so I did not keep up to everything, but I'll talk about that as well. Note, anybody wants to set up a meeting in Dubai, it takes anywhere from 3 to 6 months to book a conference room in Dubai. Where is Ryan going to hold that meeting if it's not set up yet? On the beach, maybe? Well, there's the next question, right? But anyways, maybe he does have a meeting set up already, which he's going to introduce. Now, like I said, the rest is up to you, but those are the reasons have convinced me to be careful with STI and why I'm not going to purchase that $3,000 special offer. On the other side, like I said, I'm very happy with STAI so far. My investments are working quite nice. Like I say, this is my real account, okay? Also, do you want to see user deposits? What is this? User deposits, they are producing, okay, the 4%. I got 2 of them. 24 days left, 28 days left. And, I don't understand this deposit list because 4% for 35 business days. It's these days are kind of slower than normal. The business days I'm talking about. But anyways, to me, I'm approaching almost $2,000 in withdrawals, and I'm happy about that. All right. So my next thing why I am not investing $3,000. I'm just taking as much money out as I can from SofTradeAI because I am curious what's going to happen after the 35 business days when those investments expires. Okay? Because there's going to be thousands of such investments that will be expiring sometimes at the end of the March because SofTradeAI, it started in January. So 35 business days, the first 35 business days, those investments will be due at the end of this March. Okay? Today's March 3rd. Okay? So this truth will come out. So for now, I stand and wait. Now, as I mentioned, one member emailed me and mentioned that some of the above concerns I had were answered in last Sunday's Facebook meeting, which was done by Ryan. Okay, so if we go to their Facebook, and I did listen to this, okay, well, there's still some concerns about that, and after watching the movie, I still got more concerns. Okay, as I told you, I am Forex market and Bitcoin trader. The markets are pretty volatile all the time. Now, coronavirus does affect markets, does affect trading, but still anyone can earn good money. Prices go up and down. Now, I'm going to show you something, okay? Let's go to my charts, to my markets. I'm going to click Bitcoin, okay? Because Bitcoin is the most that I trade. Right now, it's going down like crazy, okay? It's falling down. But looking in here, okay, this is a daily chart. In here, this is the coronavirus thing. The stock market fell. But look at the market, the Bitcoin fell. I knew that Bitcoin's going to, I seen the stock market being affected. The prices are going to go down. What are you going to do? Don't go for prices up. Don't go long. Go short. Boom, from here to here, that's mega money. There was a little bit of a correction. The market went back up because the vaccination, the Trump announced maybe we're going to have it soon, this and that, politics and all this stuff. So it made the market go up because there was some good news. If there's good news, prices go up. The stock market, kind of crashed, but went up a bit. But all of a sudden there was more bad news, and guess what happens? It's up and down. You make money if you call the proper shots, either go prices up or prices down. Take the economy, look for positive and negative, and based on that, you can make a lot of money. All right? Simple as that. And this is one of the markets that I trade. Okay? Bitcoin's my favorite. All right? Next. Okay, so actually, on coronavirus, because the markets go up and down, there are people who get rich on such events. Sadly to say, but that is the truth. Now I'm going to tell you nothing. Mr. Rick Matthews, my longest, best business associate, explains that very well in his latest video. Many of you most of you members of DailyNetPay got my video or a news update about his video. He emailed to all of them. It is in my DNP news section. Watch that video. What he says in there, it is so true. People get rich, sadly, on such events. Market crashes, recession. If you're an opportunist, okay, you take markets, whatever globally happens, and you know what is happening, you can make a lot of money. It is sad, but that's the truth. That's how millionaires, how billionaires work. Okay, they take something that bad is happening, they turn it around, make it better, because sooner or later the market's gonna come back. It's just right now the coronavirus is affecting a lot of, but there's people getting rich, very rich, okay? Even on the markets. So this is another question when I watched that video, because now Ryan is putting limits on withdrawals, and withdrawals will take longer. Why? If he's got artificial intelligence and I can do the Forex market trading, okay, and his, let's make a deposit, and here we'll see at his SofTradeAI, the packages 2, 3, 4, 5%. Okay, 5% daily, that is high. But I'm going to tell you what, it's possible. Because in the future, you're going to hear how I trade Bitcoin, high leverage trading, 15 to 100%. Okay, it's very risky, and I will share some ideas down the road with you. You know, I know a person who makes $20,000 to $50,000 in an hour, 2 hours. Okay, but you got to know what you're doing in high leverage trading, because it's very, very risky. And if you don't know standard trading in Forex market or cryptocurrency, I don't recommend going to high leverage risking. But anyways, it is possible. Now, if he is having some issues with the company, lower those percentage. And, this is another question, Big Mark, a limit on withdrawals, $1,000 a day or something like that, and now the withdrawals will take longer. Well, I've seen that before, and eventually there was no withdrawals, okay? So I don't know what to tell you in here, but there is a caution in me. Now, I have actually replied to Bridget, okay, she asked me, why am I not investing into this? And she replied, good morning, John. I appreciate that you were able to reply this morning with the same reason that you are holding off STAI. There was an online meeting on Sunday which answered some of these circulating concerns about him, where he explains about the things he did before. And so he goes over quite a bit. He, at the end, answered some questions about the restaurant. I will remark on those points in blue letters beside your points, and we'll send you the Facebook meeting. So anyways, I told her, okay, why I'm concerned. Same thing what I read to you. I checked out the STI address in UK. It is a Sicilian restaurant. He explained the video that their office is above the restaurant. Okay, there's that office for SofTradeAI. All right. When you punch that address in, you go on Google, you're gonna see a Sicilian restaurant. All right. So he explained the office is about, and that's why I told you about again. When somebody flew. I am surprised that there's so many members around the world now who are in SofTradeAI that nobody went to that address and actually looked for SofTradeAI upstairs somewhere, if it's there or not. Maybe somebody will. Okay. Why is Ryan pushing that $3,000 package? Okay. Bridget was also concerned about that, but apparently it's to make things more sustainable in the company. But that was something said in earlier videos on Facebook. Can't remember which one this was, whatever. But this one, more sustainable in the company. All right? Okay, I just showed you about Bitcoin. Okay? If his software, the artificial intelligence robot is so good, and he can predict such moves, because I can. I just showed you how. If there's economies going down the tube, stock market is falling, well, it affected Bitcoin as well, even though Bitcoin is a good asset to have. But you can predict the market. I predicted it too. I looked at it over here. This is going to go down. And it did go down. Then I was careful in here. Then it goes down. Went back up. Whatever goes up, it's got to come down. Whatever it's way down, it's going to go up. That's the way these markets have traceability. They do have occurrences to repeat themselves. You take the past history, look at bad situations, recessions, markets crash, you'll see pretty well the same thing. All you have to do is pretty well have little knowledge and be a good trader to spot that and go for it. And I guarantee you, this is how billionaires, millionaires make a lot of money in such bad situations. All right, so going back to more sustainable in company, well, then lower those things percentage. But instead of pushing that 5% like crazy, it's just like, gather more money for the company, then say something bad is going to happen and boom, it's gone. I don't know. Like I say, my account statistic is pretty good. I am quite happy. The withdrawals were super, super fast. I did notice that they're taking a little bit longer than normal, but as he stated in his video, which even Bridget in here says. All right, so. And then here you can purchase 2 of the 500 investments, compound that for 16 months, and you will earn almost 300,000, which is not bad return. She says, good point. All right, so, you know, she's got few things in here that really make sense. I urge you to take your own opinion, make your own decision based on that Facebook video that he's doing that. He's actually got pretty good videos all over. He's very transparent. It's just, we're not sure if he says he's not an actor, but in a way he said he was an actor before. He made some testimonials for companies who paid him money, this and that. Well, like I say, I'm going to leave decisions up to you, all right? But my plan is what I just told you, and that's the way I'm going to proceed. And nothing else. All right. Now, next thing, many DailyNetPay members asking to buy Bitcoin from me. I have very limited amount. The rest is stored in the ledger. Now, when I say very limited, I keep about 1 Bitcoin in my Bitcoin wallet because I need that to do the weekly DailyNetPay private trade shares payouts, okay? I need that. Mostly 99% is Bitcoin, and there's few payouts that go into Solid Trust Pay. So I need that. But I had 9 people asking me if I can trade, exchange Bitcoin. They'll send me a money order, or they put $3,000 into my Solid Trust Pay, exchange that for Bitcoin. 9 times 3, that's $27,000. That's almost 4 Bitcoin. Now, I am not exchange, okay? Sorry. I purchased, in the past, I used to purchase Bitcoin. This is other payments. And there are exchanges. These exchanges do have fees. But the only thing what a lot of people don't like is they're going to need your ID verification. A lot of people just hate that. It's a pain in the butt sometimes. But listen, you go to a bank. You cannot open a bank account if you don't give them ID. Okay, same with these exchanges. They need your ID and all. You can buy through that. I do provide little bit Bitcoin for DailyNetPay members, but the maximum amount is $500. It depends how much Bitcoin I have available, okay? Now, and there's other payments. You can send money order, but basically this is for DailyNetPay members. You got to be a member of DailyNetPay, paid member with a private trade share active, and or DailyNetPay, CashFX, EdShare, anything like that. Do not send or use Western Union from United States. It's blocked now. I don't know. It's, you know, it's USA and Canada. They have certain agreements. There's a lot of money that cannot be sent from US to Canada anymore. Well, politics, again, I'm not going to get into that. But anyways, money orders, bank wires, anything like that. So these are the other payments. Now, I talked about I have Bitcoin. Where do I store? Probably not going to concern, but there are people who have 20 Bitcoins, 30 Bitcoin, 50 Bitcoin. This done by my other business associate, Carl, called himself The Moon on YouTube. This is the ledger, okay? This is a Bitcoin cryptocurrency hardware wallet. Basically, if you had lots of Bitcoin, this is where I store my Bitcoin. It's not online. It's not somewhere in Coin Payments or Coinbase or whatever blockchain. Because if they're gone, if somebody steals, something goes wrong, your Bitcoin goes. This is your private. You store it in here. All right? So, and this is where I store my Bitcoin. So it's, you know, like I say, I'm just showing you because you can watch this YouTube video and Carl explains pretty good about that. Simple process, but like I say, most of you don't have any Bitcoins. A lot of people still do not know what Bitcoin is all about. Okay, so that's the last thing that I want to tell you. Now, for rest of the members who are part of DailyNetPay, or even you are not before, I allowed members to get into DNP CashFX Edge shares outside being a member of DailyNetPay. Well, no longer. As of this year, like I say, you need to become a DailyNetPay member, purchase the DNP Ed Pack number 2, then you will get a trading share of the pool team build, starting with a $5,000 account of real cash in our pool team build, and you will be part of that. But you also, those past members, some of them are not part of DailyNetPay. As the weekly updates go out, you must stay up to date what is happening in DailyNetPay, because DailyNetPay and CashFX, STI, ABC are associated in a way with DailyNetPay, and I keep everybody updated in here. All right? So this is what this update is all about, and basically I hope that you have enjoyed this, my information that I promised you, and it is here. Now, we are back home, back to business, trading full hours early in the morning, rest of the day is off, and hopefully the profit. So I'm going to be updating. Leave me your comments, okay, what you think about SDI. And, yes, I am curious. Like I say, I love it, but let's hope that's going to be here for a long time. I love CashFX. I think CashFX is about the safest type of high-yield investment program, because they're kind of like a high-yield investment program, but they have so much. When you go to their home, they have so much. They have lawyers, they have professional traders. You can see their live trades. They're very, very transparent. And I'm not saying Ryan is not transparent. Ryan is transparent with STI, but there are big question marks about some concerns that I have, and they will remain with me until they are proven otherwise. Thank you very much for listening, and God bless.